Welcome to Six's Overdrive today, guys. We're going to do another brand new Premier 2015 starter bike for you. We're going to do the 2015 R3. We're down at Lethal Racing Motorsports. Pretty soon, guys, they're going to have the demo ride days where you can test drive all their Yamahas down here. If you're from this area, you can come down. I'm going to put the dates right here. Yep. We're going to take this out for a ride. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick walkthrough, show you some close-up pictures of the bike and show you some of the features while I'm getting ready to ride, play you some music, and we're going to do a seat-of-the-pants test ride. We're going to ride this bike as it's intended, okay, and that's for the beginner rider. I do seat-of-the-pants reviews, so I don't go looking into all the specs. I'll do that later, and I'll post them up here on the channel, written into the general description of everything. But for now, we want to get on this bike and see how it would feel for a beginner. So if that's you and you're looking at this bike, then you better stay tuned till after the music. Roll it. Welcome back, guys. Six's Overdrive, and here we are on the R3, and I'm gonna let you guys know right away what the difference is between this bike here and the CB, and not as much as a Ninja. This bike is pretty similar to the Ninja. I'm gonna let you know right away that when I first get on this bike, I'm going to tell you two things. When I first jump on the bike, the first thing you notice, I'm not sure what the seat heights say in real life or on the spec sheets, but this bike feels narrower than the CB 300F that I tried out here earlier. This bike feels narrower, and my feet are pretty much flat on the ground. It's a very nice little tiny bike for a starter. It's pretty cool right off the bat. Now, the nice seating position. This is what I'm trying to get across here, guys. The seating position is very nice. The suspension feels soft when you first get on it. It's a little bit harder after you've when you start hitting some bumps and stuff. It's a little bit harder. The corners, like, with amazing ease. Very nice cornering bike. Very easy to ride. The CB300 is easier off the line, just as I thought it would be. The CB300 is a little bit easier off the line. The clutching, you don't have to let out the clutch as much. This one, you can tell the power is built up front, and just as I was suspecting, this one is less vibey. This one feels more like a sport bike, and you can still learn on this bike, okay, guys? But it might give you a little bit more room to grow as such, as a rider. It feels really dialed in. It's quite quick. I'm only revving out to 7 here, and it's going quite quick. And what we're going to do is, when we get to the highway, I'm going to stop this bike. By the way, the brakes feel good and everything for a starter bike. This thing is dialed right in, guys. It feels really tight. One of the really nice things I really like about Lethal Motorsports here in town is how they dial the bike in. When you know, that just shows that they care. Like, I've test driven an FZ09 there, and now I've test driven this one. And both of those bikes were dialed in immaculately. Like levers, throttle play, all that stuff is like, it's awesome right out of the box. Let's try a quick little U-turn. Let's see how this thing does. A little bit harder than the CB for doing something like that, but it's because your weight's a little more forward. This is a fairing bike. Now, this is where this bike will be better, is on the highway, right? And I'm assuming it will. Guys, that's 100. It's got a shift indicator on it. We're pushing into a really heavy wind here right now, and I still had a gear to go. 120 kilometers an hour is sitting right at about 7,000 RPM. That's pretty good. And there's virtually no buzz, and there's no rubber foot pegs on this sucker. They don't even need it. It's that smooth of an engine. This thing is dialed right in. Guys, I wouldn't hesitate to buy this thing. This is like, I feel like you're gonna have to downshift to pass, okay? That's something you're gonna need a little bit. But mind you, at 120, you should be able to pass without even accelerating in a lot of cases, right? It got up well past the 80 mile an hour mark, no issues. Let's see how we can brake in a hurry here. I love that the dash has got everything on it. Like, all right, right around we go there. Oh yeah. That quick to the speed limit, guys, to 60 mile an hour, 100 kilometers an hour. You tuck behind this windshield like this, and this thing just hums along. Oh, you can do some high speed on this thing. You could ride all day long. I'm going to tell you right now, most of you guys are wondering, this and the Ninja are going to be fairly close. From everything that I've read, this is the performance winner as far as drag racing and doing everything. In town, however, the CB300F has it because of the single cylinder with the low end torque. On the highway, this blows it away. Seating position, I like the naked bikes for in town. You might like this a little bit better when you're on the highway and the wind is hitting you. So it really depends on what you like, guys. I see a good market for either one of these bikes. I wouldn't hesitate to recommend either one of them to a beginner. If you're just starting out, CB300s, like I said, it's a little bit easier to get going on, right off a traffic light and stuff like that. But this one here is going to give you room to grow. So you might want to take that compromise and put it into this bike. This bike is actually cheaper. I'm going to address something right now too, guys. ABS. Should a person have ABS on a learner bike? I'm a firm believer in ABS. I believe that it helps you stop safer in panic situations. However, when somebody is learning how to ride a motorcycle, I don't think it's something that you should rely upon, because not all situations ABS is going to help you. And the same principles of gentle braking and even braking and front and rear braking and when to hit each brake are vital to learning to ride a motorcycle. The ABS is not necessarily my favorite thing for somebody learning to ride a motorcycle. And most motorcycles, it's a $500 option. It's great once you've learned it, once you know your techniques. Like you say, you get into a panic and you're way better off with ABS than without it. So that's one thing this bike does not have, is ABS. Whether it's going to hurt you, if you're an experienced rider and you're trying to get better gas mileage and kind of a cool little bike that you just want to ride around, then this bike will do it all, guys. It does it really well. It's super tight. It's super good feeling. The seat is super comfortable. The hand position, like I said, is a little bit harder than an upright, but not bad. It's still not like a crotch rocket. You still got your weight off your wrists a bit, and anybody learning to ride should know, I'm gonna find the kickstand here, should know that you don't necessarily put your weight on your handlebars anyway. You should be using your torso to support yourself, right? So guys, this was a phenomenal bike. Hope you come down to Lethal Motorsports here, Lethal Motorsports down on Highway 17. Come down for their test drive day around June 15th. I'll put the exact day up. I'd like to thank them for letting me take this out for a test drive. It's a great little bike, and I know they're going to sell tons of them. If you're thinking of buying a starter bike, come down and check out these local dealerships. They've got some exciting things to show you that are really just phenomenal. In the last couple of years, how far a learner bike has come is phenomenal. You have to try it to believe it. Anyway, guys, this is Six's Overdrive, and I'd like to invite you to share, like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time, I'm saying bye-bye.